My name's Kimmy Schmidt.
The interactive special was unlike anything I have personally ever done and unlike any of the series.
The show is brilliant. Wish I had the capabilities of writing like that. And then at the same time, it's also like really tightly plotted and there's, you know, a sort of story pushing it forward all the time.
Our script was the size of what you used to call a phone book, which had the numbers of everybody in the world in there, and they were big books. So that was the script. So that was, you had to hire somebody to carry that around for you.
It was so unique because we filmed every scene so many different ways that you ended up learning so many more lines than you normally would for a day of filming. But it was very hard to keep track of and where you were and did I already do this or did that happen already?
Because you're not just learning one version of a scene, you're learning sort of 2 to 4 versions of every scene.
I really believe there's only 1, maybe 2 people on set who knew what was happening.
We had to be reminded a lot where we were in the story. And then we had different costumes.
Like for Ellie, you know, she had some huge costume changes. So depending on, you know, which dress you pick at the beginning of the show, sort of obviously influences which dress Ellie is wearing at the end.
My favorite bits to film were the parts that are exclusive to an interactive special.
Boy, I do like kissing you.
And I you.
But planning is also fun.
What is wrong with you? Why are you making these 2 pasty children tongue down?
The whole thing that is so creative, and each character goes on so many different journeys and they're all fantastic. And if you pick one and you think, oh, I should have picked the other, then you do pick the other and you go back and see something all different. You're in charge.
I've done it twice and there's so much stuff I haven't found yet. Like I don't even know where they are. And I know they're in there, but I just don't know like what route even you have to take to find some of the scenes I'd like to find.
It's really like a comedy that is also somehow a Rubik's Cube.
I think if I had any advice to people watching it, go down the route or the choice that you don't think will get you to the end, because that's where you sort of find the most outrageous things, some of the wildest jokes, and a lot of those guest people who come on.
I do think like if you want just kind of 2 basic starting strategies to watch the show with, I think if you go into it once with the mindset like a very moral person who always makes the good choice, and then do it again as a terrible human being who just wants to make us do terrible things and watch terrible things happen to us, but that's kind of, I feel like that's a good starting mindset to watch it in.